Hello, this is Pastor Bob at MarriageHelp.com. This is the concluding message to the several lessons that we had on the deepest fears, the greatest fears of men and the greatest fears of women. I once had a young man came to me and was explaining that they were going to be getting a divorce, and he wanted to explain what had happened. I said, I don't think you need to explain. I'll tell you what happened. And I went through what he said and then what she said in response, and then what they got into and the argument that they had and the ongoing series of things that they were dealing with. And he continued to look at me with this most amazing look. He said, "Have you been looking in my kitchen window? How do you know what we said to each other?" It's easy. When you know what the deepest fears are of women, and you know what they're most concerned about, you will know that there's going to be a man in their life that when there's tension and when there's an angry exchange is going to say things that hit and attack that particularly vulnerable spot. Men, you have no idea how many hours in a week that lady of you is worried about her looks, her physique, her physical attributes, her beauty. Men, I'll tell you, it doesn't take us long to comb our hair and brush our teeth and get out of the house in the morning. But it takes our wives a lot longer because they are very, very concerned about their looks. To sit around talking about her as being the old lady, making references to how wonderfully attractive other women are as we discuss who in the office looks best or who had what kind of attractive dress or actions, simply make our wives go crazy because they can't measure up to the expectations that someone else has for them physically or within their physical attractiveness. You can't imagine what that does to your wife when you talk about those kinds of things openly about someone that's built or someone that really has a wonderful shape. You are going to find that that just makes your wife absolutely miserable. Why? Think about it. Why? She's afraid she's going to be left alone and unloved, not attractive enough to keep your attention. Somebody else is going to come and lure you away. Something else is going to happen that's going to take your attention away from her, and you are going to diminish your love and commitment to her because of somebody else's beauty or attractiveness or some other thing. You must listen to what the deepest fear of these ladies are. Ladies, I'm going to turn to you for now because I decided to put the men first on this one. If you have a vocabulary that includes words like idiot, stupid, dumbhead, clown, fool, buffoon, if you have any of those words, or a thesaurus would be very helpful at this point to talk about how foolish a person might be, take a magic marker to your dictionary and X out all of those words. Those concepts have to go away. Why? Because your husband is afraid that he will not be smart enough, strong enough, worthy of your respect. If you even hint at the fact that he's not the smartest guy you ever met, he's not the sharpest tool in the toolbox, and he's not the brightest light in the closet, you hit him in a place where he feels most vulnerable. I remember one time a lady shared with me, she said, I don't understand what my boyfriend just told me. He said, we've dated several different times and I'm still waiting for you to figure it out. And she said, figure it out? What does that mean? He said, you haven't figured it out yet. I'm an idiot. You're a very smart lady. You should have figured out that I'm an idiot by this point. Was he an idiot? No. Was he stupid? No. He was a man. and to feel that you are inadequate, not smart enough, not strong enough, not dedicated enough, not courageous enough, not powerful enough. Ladies, if you talk about being a wimp, a pansy, if you talk about being a scaredy cat, if you use any of those negative concepts, you are cooking a recipe that is going to just completely destroy the person you committed to take care of. You can't do that to him. That's not right. And it's not loving. And you'll pay for that. Your relationship will pay. When you learn about the deepest fears of men, the deepest fears of women, pay attention to what that means in your relationship, because that will change the way we discuss and argue and debate our issues. It will change what we do at what we're shouting things at each other permanently if we take them seriously. Pray about these issues. There's nothing any more important about these discussions than being sure that we are not walking on each other's deepest fears. Thank you for watching MarriageHelp.com. There's a lot more lessons on here, and you're going to find a lot of interesting things to be talking about in the days to come. Thank you.